Hey, how you doing? Alright, Chris Lingham. I want to do a real quick 3 tips to fit today. We're squeezing it in inside of a busy schedule. One of the biggest things we want to make sure today is that I know we're getting close to the end of this year. Finish out this year nice and strong, alright? I'm going to bring up some experiences over the holidays. I've been able to see a bunch of my friends and family, and we all discussed a lot about getting in shape and getting back in the gym and your routine and everything. Well, yes, everyone wants to do it and everyone says they're going to do it, but the biggest thing is to actually do it. So the first tip that I'm going to give everyone out there today is to actually do something that you say you're going to do. Alright, so let's just start small, right? Waking up 15 minutes earlier to do maybe some push-ups or some core work, that's going to get you started on your path, right? You can't just jump into the gym and automatically assume to get everything going and get results. So step one, alright, say something that you're going to do and actually do it. That's step number one. Step number two, right, is we're going to go off of what we were talking about last week about routine. Alright, we talked about building a routine. This week I actually want you to actually build that routine. Write something down. I want you to write down, I don't know, go look through YouTube a couple different times and think about some exercises you can do. Write about 6 exercises that you like. Do something with chest, do something with a row, a squat, deadlift, something sort of like that. If you have kettlebells, access to kettlebells, let's do some swings. But actually write down a routine and go to the gym and actually do it. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to get you getting back into the flow of things. A lot of us have been taking time off because of the holidays, and we actually need that little maintenance period before we actually jump into something a bit more vigorous. So use this downtime to actually get going into a program rather than saying, hey, I'm going to get going once the new year starts. And it's not going to work like that. Again, I've been in this business for a long time now, and I see as soon as the new year starts, there's just more excuses of why they're not going to start it, and they push it off, and they push it off, and they push it off, until some people just don't end up doing it. Alright, so the last tip of today, alright, so we went through, right, that last one was actually write down your routine. The first one was think of an idea and actually put it into action. This last one that we're going to do is more of a nutritional one. Okay, take the holiday foods that we're eating, right, all these carbs, right, all this protein that we're taking in, actually, use that as an advantage. Schedule, start practicing when you go get your food, right? Think about, all right, here's my protein, here's my carb, here's my complex carb. Make sure you know what you're eating, right? Make sure you're keeping track because it's going to keep you on your goals. I'm not saying not for you to stuff your face here on the holidays because that's just not going to happen. I've been stuffing my face, I've been eating cookies, I've been doing all kinds of stuff, but I keep track of how much I actually eat so I can keep track of how hard my workouts have to be within the next 2 weeks after that to make up for it. And also, I was working out prior to the holiday to make sure that I was getting my body prepped to be actually going through a downtime. So right now, I've actually been, I went through a break time, and then I started detraining, and I started increasing my reps slowly. So the biggest thing is get your routines going, and make sure you're staying on task, staying motivated, and making sure that you're hitting all your goals in stride. Don't look back. Make sure you keep looking forward. Another 3 tips to fit. All right, see you next week.